Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Friday, it's Tuesday, you know what that means. It's time for the #1 sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports4U. I'm John, that's Mark. Nick Freak is on the way. It's draft week, live on YouTube, X, and on X. So make sure you subscribe to Sports4U podcast on YouTube. Like us on Facebook at Sports4U podcast. Follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok at Sports4U podcast. Follow me at John Watson 0984 on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow Mark on Instagram at Hi Mark1 on X, and follow Nick on Instagram, X, and TikTok at 99Gorilla. It's like I stated, it is officially draft week. In sports, we will have our annual Sports4U mock draft starting momentarily. Big free ball on. We got the NBA playoffs. We're gonna just not gonna harp on that too much. What up, Noodle? But we'll want to get quick predictions on these NBA awards. They made the announcement on Sunday. We had our first announcement today, so we'll get that. What up, Bella? Brick City in the building again. So again, programming note: Thursday we are live at 5. Our biggest show of the year, the biggest show for the brand always. Sports4U NFL Draft Watch Along. You heard, but it's going to be it's got it even bigger. Huh? The show has gotten even bigger. We'll explain at the end of the show what y'all can expect from this year's Sports4U mock draft watching. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk a little NBA. We had the NBA awards officially announced on Sunday, and we had our first award officially announced today. It's Peyton Pritchard of the Boston Celtics is the 6th man of the year, getting 82 first place votes. Malik Beasley of the Pistons was 2nd. Ty Jerome of the Cavs was 3rd. Right outside of there was his teammate DeAndre Hunter. Then last year, 6th man of the year, Naz Reid. Of course, you had Nickeil Walker-Alexander also got some votes, Russell Westbrook and Alex Caruso. But Peyton Pritchard obviously was the heavy favorite. Ric Flair in the house at the Lakers Timberwolves about to start. It was the right pick. I mean, Peyton Pritchard has had a good year. Probably has had a career year this year. So congratulations to him, but it's still at Boston.
What's Charles Barkley doing behind that man?
I don't know. He's saying woo. He's behind with Flair.
He's singing in his ear.
I guess he's blue.
He's doing something else. Look at this. Hold on.
I think
John, press pause. Go back. No, this is crazy. Y'all gotta see what just happened right now.
Charles Barkley.
Nah, this is out of pocket.
No, hold on. Let me go back.
This is out of pocket, y'all. Hold on.
Charles Barkley has his face photoshopped on Mr. Perfect's body, and he's wooing it behind Ric Flair. 2 words, a quote I never thought I would say in 2025. But yeah, that's congratulations to Peyton Pritchard on winning that. But we have the rest of the nominees, the nominal awards that were announced. So we'll run through these nominees right quick.
Hey Bella, what's up, Sam? Noodle, what up with it?
And then we'll get into obviously what we're here for, what y'all are here for, and that's our Sports4U mock draft ahead of Thursday's big draft extravaganza. Here's the awards. Peyton Pritchard is your 6th man of the year. Now Ty Jerome and Malik Beasley. Here's the rest of the awards. Let's go one by one, Mark. Let's start with Coach of the Year. We got Kenny Atkinson of the Cavs. We got J.D. Bickerstaff of Detroit, and we got Ime Udoka of the Rockets.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at none of the 3 finalists. I'm not mad at that at all, especially Detroit, J.B. Bickerstaff, because Detroit won 14 games last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I think it's going to go to J.B. Bickerstaff. I'll just ask how trash Detroit was. Shout out to all my people in the 313. But He has came in after getting fired in Cleveland, and has turned this franchise around and got everyone yelling Detroit basketball once again. So I'm gonna go with JB Bickerstaff as well. Rookies of the year, we got Stephon Castle of the Spurs. We got the #1 pick in this past year's draft, Zachary Ricochet from the Hawks, and then we got Jalen Wells of the Grizzlies. Of course, we all know he's not in the postseason, but it really don't matter because Memphis like they're going home about a weekend anyway. Way they've been playing.
They should be home already.
And obviously, that Bruce had that horrible injury in the final week of the season where he went for a dunk, he fell on his wrist, and that was kind of out for a minute. But he's the rookie. Those are your finals. I think it's gonna go to Stephon Castle.
I think so too.
Ricochet, he obviously started playing better, but I think Stephon Castle played better pretty much most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
NBA clutch player, key NBA clutch player of the year. You got Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Nikola Jokic.
I don't understand what this award is.
Again, this is the criteria for a player who's the most clutch. As far as I don't know what was the criteria. Was it most points in crunch time?
I don't know.
But it's a award they started that they had last year. I think Steph Curry won it.
So I'm staying out of this.
But if I had to guess, I'm gonna just give it to Ant-Man. So maybe I'm recency bias from the fact that we're about to see this dude play right now. All right, we got the defense player of the year. We got Dyson Daniels of the Hawks. We got Draymond Green of the Warriors, and we got Evan Mobley of the Cavs.
I got Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, I'm going with Dyson Daniels too. And then most improved player, and this is going to be a conversation.
Cade Cunningham, go get it.
Yeah, this conversation we got to have, but we're not going to have it today. But Cade Cunningham, what up, Russell Faith? Cade Cunningham for the Pistons, the former #1 overall pick, I might add. Dyson Daniels, who we just stated who's a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. And Ivica Zubac of the Los Angeles Clippers, as the Lakers and the Mavericks have officially started Game 2 of their series. I mean, Lakers and Timberwolves. I'm sorry. I'm just saying Mavericks. I'm sorry hearing Nico Harrison talk. I'm sorry. I really don't want to see Cade Cunningham win this award, but I got a good feeling he is.
He will.
And this is and I think, like JJ Redick was saying weeks ago, this award hasn't lost what its importance was, and that's obviously who's the most improved player, and not basically who is the highest draft pick, who's a former All-Star. We want to be an All-Star. And then there's the MVP. Giannis, SGA, Jokic.
SGA.
I agree. It's definitely SGA. And yeah, those are the awards for today. Give us your thoughts in the comment section. Who y'all like on the awards and who y'all don't like in the awards. But we want to get ready because we're gonna get ready to start the draft, our mock draft, and the brief is on the way. But let's talk a little draft before we get started. There's been a lot of talk about Shedeur Sanders. These quarterbacks obviously get the most talk. Obviously get the most talk during draft talk. What are you looking for? What are you expecting Thursday night?
Obviously, this year's draft is defensive heavy. But I'm honestly and waiting to see who's putting these lies out for Shedeur.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we all know this is lie season right now. So, you know, we know a couple teams. I have a couple teams in mind that's trying to make Shedeur stock drop. But I want to see. That's what I'm waiting to see.
I 100% agree. Look, I say this all the time when it comes to draft season. Yeah, obviously everybody's out here just trying to position themselves for they try to get these help try to slander these kids so they can get them in their locker room. But obviously, it takes more than that to get to them. What up, Nessa?
Nessa, what up with it?
Yeah, but it's. I mean, as far as what you do, yeah, I got my theory. I'm like with you. All these teams. Always now I want to bring up obviously Judge's character. He's cocky and blah blah blah. I'm like this. If you're not a quarterback if your quarterback ain't cocky, I think you got a problem.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know why this is even a discussion. Your quarterback don't got any type of attitude or swagger, and injuries on the way. We're gonna if you don't have any type of swagger or attitude, I would think he can't command the huddle. He can't command the locker room. So I don't want to hear all this crap about Shador and everything because clearly he is what he is. He's his father's son, and that's not gonna change anything. So so let the hate hate. But obviously, all eyes are gonna be on the quarterbacks. It's gonna be on him. It's gonna be on obviously Cam Ward. It sounds like the Titans have already made up their mind.
Boy.
I gotta make that, Rui. The Titans pretty much have made up their mind. They're not trading number one pick, so we pretty much know they're going to get him. And now the question is, obviously, it's too early to see, but I expect in the long run we'll find out if is he gonna be the guy? Is he gonna be the guy? But unfortunately, we won't really know. So we'll keep an eye on that. So yeah, we about to get started. Because Nick Freezer said he's joining right now. Nessa, chill the F out. The Broncos D jacket is back out. No, the only D I worry about. See? Y'all want me to start talking. Y'all want me to start. Y'all want me to start misbehaving. This D is actually a logo that's similar. Let me shut up. Shut up. It's got back Vegas. I just want to this D symbolizes gray sweats. This D symbolizes gray sweats. That's all I'm just leave it at that. My bad, Mark. My bad, Mark.
Huh? Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that I'm out. I said it out loud. I'm sorry. Yeah. But back to the draft. Yes, don't worry. I have something new for the draft show. But my bad. I did not.
John, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just getting back. Just trying to get back right.
Oh, Anthony Edwards got fined too.
Yeah. I probably got fined saying the same thing too.
John, are you okay today?
No. My bad. For those who don't know, so y'all don't know the story. Anthony Edwards, by the way, he's now accumulated $370,000 in fines this year. A fan heckled Anthony Edwards saying, "How's your kid? I mean, how are your kids?" Which was out of pocket. And then he tells the fan, "You see that guy, which was Rudy Gobert? He makes $300 million." And my Johnny's. No, I'm good. Faith. I got water. I'm hydrated.
No, John is tripping, dog. I don't know what the hell, John. I don't know what happened in Vegas. John is tripping.
All I'm saying is, he said he told this heckler, "My D is bigger than yours." Yeah, I guess NBA Entertainment caught that on camera, caught that audio. So he got fined $50K for that. Oh man, that's funny. All right, let's get ready to go. So here we go. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm having a moment. That's what we're doing. That's a faith. That's what we're doing. Okay. All right. So I have here listed, Mark. I have Daniel Jeremiah's top 150 prospects, which he updated just yesterday. As of right up until this point, to yesterday, he had Abdul Carter as the number one prospect. Now he has Travis Hunter as the number one prospect. So that is based off yesterday, Daniel Jeremiah, his final top 150. On this page, I have each team who would draft him in order, and I have their draft need, and we have their draft needs. So this is where we're going as far as when we comes to making these picks. So without further ado, I'm gonna turn on some 99 the tradition better known. Well, 32 picks. 32 picks in this draft. First round.
Nope. 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25. Do it back.
Do what?
What happened?
Do
John,
what? Do
John,
what?
John, don't try to include me into any of your ruckusness.
No, you know, people can hear you, right? You know, people can hear you too, right? They can hear you too. All right.
Nobody know what I'm. Nobody's complaining about me. They talking about you still.
I don't know what I ain't do anything yet. All right, so here we go. Just picking.
I don't tell all three of us, or it'll be minute.
That's all three. Let's pick all three. I'll do it. So I'll just get the air. And speaking of
what is happening, I don't know. But if you gotta get your boy over here, he tripping.
Yo, you good? Yo. All right. Good.
Nick Freeze.
Why am I saying two of Nick? Pause.
I can't stand y'all. Yeah, that's I completely understand. I can't stand John either.
I can't understand. I don't understand.
I don't know what happened to John in Vegas over this weekend.
Who? Okay, here we go. Nick. By the way, speaking of Nick's in the house, we got Big Nick in the. Big what? We got our boy Big Nick from Wrestling for Life in the building. He's in who would have built. Mark's gonna make that pick. So when and ladies and gentlemen, joining the show from H-Town, the one and only Nick Freeze. Nick, what up?
Dog, what the hell was going on before I got on the show?
Dog, John been tripping since the show started.
This y'all are a wild bunch of individuals. What's going on, y'all?
All right, y'all ready to do these picks? Y'all ready to get this draft started?
Yeah, let me
We good, man. We just went over the NBA awards.
Crazy pause. Let me pull up the players.
Yo, Nessa, relax.
Wait, what was John doing in Vegas?
Question: what throwback jersey will you be wearing on? You have to wait and see, Sam. You gotta see on Thursday. You'll see. You'll see on Thursday. But I'll open up the draft. The 2025 Sports4U My Draft is now open for business, and I will make the first pick. And with the first pick in the 2025 Sports4U NFL My Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami. I think this is a no-brainer. They've made it pretty much worst kept secret in the draft. They're going QB. Fast said, y'all niggas skip 10 don't need you niggas jinxing. Oh, shut up. I know
okay,
mad that Erlacher your son for going to USC. That's crazy.
I'm mad about that too.
Yeah, he looked black to me.
He is black.
Speaking of black, shout out to Taylor Rooks.
Oh, some lies about to happen.
Well, why flashing the
Nope.
right to Austin Reeves? But
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Cam Ward, no brainer.
One second.
You're going second.
All right.
Left Trunks.
Well, Trump with the number 2 pick, I got the Cleveland Browns drafting Abdul Carter.
This is going to be interesting because up to now you kept hearing Abdul Carter. Then over the last week you started hearing a lot of buzz about Travis Hunter. So I think this is where whoever does not go to the goes number 2, goes number 3 between these two players. So that's all I'm gonna say in regards to that pick. And after we go to Freeze, New York Giants, you pick for the New York Giants.
I just found out there was another Nick Freeze. I had an argument with somebody. This is crazy.
This
Shout out to the little homie.
That's still crazy.
Tony Johns.
Oh, Faith, that's not.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Fact.
Mm-mm.
That's not nobody.
Um,
Go ahead, Nick.
All right, who's number 3?
Yep.
The New York.
Yep.
Alrighty. I'm stuck between 2 players. I'm stuck between 2 players, but I think the Giants are crazy pause. Crazy pause. The Giants getting Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that's right. I think so. Whoever goes to the Browns, that's who I think the Giants are going to get. I think it's pretty simple there. So now let's go to the number 4 pick. So I think we got the top 3 out the way. The number 4 pick is the New England Patriots. The Patriots, and according to Sports Illustrated, need an offensive tackle, wide receiver, edge rusher, and a linebacker. Patriots. I think with the 4th pick, the New England Patriots take Will Campbell, offensive tackle, LSU. Obviously, Daniel Jeremiah currently has Armand Mimbu from Missouri ranked high. Wants to get an SEC, he's one of those big SEC linemen. They're trying to protect Drake May going forward.
Mm.
Mark, you are now on the clock with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Obviously, the new head coach, Liam Cohen. For Lawrence, they need a linebacker. And with that being said, Mark, you have them taking
Jalen Walker from Georgia.
Wow. Jalen Walker. Interesting. When obviously you got Mason Foster still available right there.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't the first time the Jaguars have drafted a linebacker out of Georgia. So this is where the fun parts of the draft are. Because when we do the Sports We Might Draft, if you've never watched it, the only exception is we are allowed to pick for our own teams.
Right.
So this will be the first of 3 of this happening. Starts with one Nick Freeze, because his Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock at number 6. And with the 6th pick, Nick Freeze, you have your Las Vegas Raiders taking who?
Ashton Jeanty. Easy.
First running back off the board. Reigning Ashton Jeanty, the star running back from Boise State. Let's go. I'll back up. pick. Yes, Jets. This is interesting because I assumed Mason Foster was going to be unavailable, but I look at the Jets draft needs according to Sports Illustrated. They need a tight end, a right tackle, keep him protected, offensive tackle, Missouri, with the 7th pick in the Sports4U mock draft. Armand Memble from Missouri, offensive tackle for the Jets.
You picked for the Patriots too, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Something from the AFC East, dog.
Well, that's just coincidence. All right. That's a coincidence. Well, no, I know one team I'm not picking for the AFC East.
All right.
All right, Mark.
Yep.
You're up. And at number 8, it's the Carolina Panthers, who need a safety, a cornerback, and a linebacker.
A safety, a corner, and a linebacker.
Your boy Jalen Walker's officially off the board.
board. Yep.
So that would have been a linebacker for them.
Who is this? The Panthers. I'm gonna go with the Panthers pick. I'm gonna go ahead and take Jahad Barron.
The reigning Jim Thorpe Award winner for nation's best corner defensive back out of the University of Texas. All right, Nick Free. You are up, and it is the New Orleans Saints. They need an edge rusher, need an O-lineman, they need a cornerback, but it all starts with the quarterback position. And right now, the Lakers are up by 15, and Luka Doncic has 14 points. That's 14 points in the fourth quarter. Shout out to Tribal Chief in the building. What this dual threat in the AFC is Garrett and Carter. That would be crazy. We just lost Nick, but we'll get him back in a second. So let's do a recap of where we look at for our first to the Browns. Travis Hunter 3 to the Giants. Will Campbell, the Patriots. James Walker 5 to the Jags. Ashton Genty going 6 to the Raiders. Armand Memble going 7 to the Jets. And Jahad Barron going 8 to the Panthers. Just waiting for Nick to get back in the chat. So let's start with the Saints. Word is Derek Carr's shoulder might not be ready. And obviously, this has been a spot where it seems like they've done their homework. What up, boss lady? I heard you talking your ish in the spaces earlier. Shout out to the Island DWE. And shout out to Tribal Chief in the building, Devin. Chi-Town in the house. This could be a spot where they go QB. And Shador Sanders has been guys. You've heard Jackson Dart. Or could they just go with the best player available? Is the good question. Waiting on Nick to get back, but as we're looking at right now, Spaces was wild. I was listening while I was in the car. So yeah, I look at if I'm the Saints, you might as well go QB. You might as well go QB here. Obviously, you don't know when Derek Carr's coming back. You really don't go into week 1 with Spencer Rattler as your quarterback. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I would at this point. If of course we can't make the pick for Nick, but for me, if Shador's still at this point, I'm taking.
Obviously, and there's also been talk about Jackson Dart as well. But I think if Shador's there, you take the best QB, and you have to be committed to making sure he's developed the right way. Obviously, Kellen Moore is going to be a first-year head coach, and he's going to be obviously. And here comes. Oh, no wonder this dude was late. Oh. All right, Nick. I see the type of time you on right now. One, with your background, and two, the name. You're insane. That's wild. All right, Nick. You're up, and you're
what the hell?
for the New Orleans Saints at number 9.
Hold on, I'm dealing with technical difficulties. My fault,
Nick, can you hear me? Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, QB1. That's all I know. All right. Let Nick go. I know. No, as the Lakers are up 15 right now on Minnesota. Earlier today, the Pacers defeated the Bucks and Damian Lillard's return. They're up 2-0. And obviously the Oklahoma City Thunder are
How much they won by today?
I'm mistaken, they won by like 20 something today. Yeah, they won by 20 something because they said it was the second largest margin over 2 games. I think it was like 70, 75. I think they won by 25 today. And now they go back to Memphis for games 3 and 4, and Anthony Edwards is knocked down to 3. Kendall Gill. Hey, we'll talk to Will about that on Thursday. Charlie will be in the house.
Oh no, he's not. I'm not sure if he's coming Thursday.
Well, whatever I talk to him. I got to talk to him about something else. So yeah, I know what a draft is from colleges. Yeah, same. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're making the picks. Yeah, it's all
go me
haters. No, you ain't got no haters here, boss. You already know that. And very good pass. I gotta figure LeBron wasn't. I know that's crazy with me because when I watched the game. When I was watching the game, by the way, the 4th and 15 to start the game is insane. But I was watching the game while I was in Tom's Watch Bar in New York, while watching WrestleMania, and I was trying to explain this to Trail and the other homeboys that was watching. Shout out to Keith, shout out to Brian. I said JJ at first because I thought he didn't make any adjustments, and I'm like, okay, I get our defensive philosophy is pack the paint, make them beat you from 3. Here's the problem. They were making their 3s. Big money, John. I'm not big money. I didn't go to Allegiant. I was watching from the bar, and I was watching from the room. And with this pick, I got the New Orleans Saints taking Shedeur Sanders. I don't see them sliding past 10. While it wasn't better than it was in LA. I'll say that, boss lady. WWE World was fun. That was an experience. But Wally Mania wasn't fun. But shout out to the couple of DJs had it turned over. Yeah, Stand and Deliver. Yeah, I did go to Stand. That was the only real expense. Stand and Deliver, and I didn't get them tickets literally until the day of. So shout out to Vegas, but they didn't play on parlays this time.
When you stand on delivery, stand and deliver.
Yeah, you good? Yeah. That's what we doing. Okay, I got you, boss lady. I'll see you. Send me. I can't do that. Yo, chill. I can read your thoughts. All right, let's go to the 10th pick, and that's our boy Fat. Fat's probably still in the chat. The Chicago Bears, and that is the big night shift took Roma Dunze. They need an O-line, offensive tackle, they need an edge rusher, they need a running back, and they need a D-line.
I think they can get a running back. I know a running back I want them to get. I'm not sure if I want to get him here though. But I know if I don't get him here, you go get him. That's what I'm about to get. But with the you already got Will Campbell on.
Yep.
And Mambu. Warren, all right. They said they need an alignment and an edge rusher.
And a running back.
Sorry, John. This might have to go because he's not gonna be. Actually, you know what? With the 10th, sorry, John. With the 10th pick, the Bears select Omarion Hampton. North Carolina.
This is brutal, dude. Oh man. If you ain't have known me, you know, I wanted this dude on the Broncos. As Nick Freed is back in the show. Yeah. Y'all been smoking. Who been smoking? No,
we don't smoke.
No, they don't smoking here. Ain't no smoking here. Similar colors to what he. All right, Nick. Well, I made the pick for you with the Saints. Nick said, "Speak for yourself on the smoke." Nah, I made the pick for you with the Saints. I took Shador. You're up now at number 11. And obviously, with the 11th pick, San Francisco 49ers. Now, I think I know where you would have went had
John didn't take the pick.
Had I not took the pick, I think you would have went Shador clearly with the 49ers. But I'm looking at their draft needs, according to Sports Illustrated. They need a defensive end, they need a defensive tackle, they need an offensive tackle, and they need a cornerback. What you got for the 49ers?
Hey, buddy.
And then goes to technical difficulty. So more you might have to make this one. You want to make the last one.
No,
So okay. The normal time. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this quick. With the 11th pick, the 49ers are going to take Mason Graham, defensive tackle from Michigan. I could have given it to the. Oh, Sam's. Oh, we got you, Sam. Don't worry. When it comes to the picks. And wrong with opening up some sodas, boss lady. Sodas. Shout out to Pepsi. She said, telling that son. That's a favorite. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. And that's all good. Most people don't either. So you fit right in with it. You fit right in. Nick got kicked out for that. Ha! That's what said. Nick got kicked out for that ugly ass background. Well, you're not gonna hear no objection. You're not gonna hear no disagreement here, Nessa.
A Dolphins fan hating on the Raiders is crazy to me.
And then the first quarter, Lakers are up now by 19. Shout out to Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent. So yeah, let's go to number 12. The Dallas Cowboys. Oh boy, this is gonna be funny. Oh boy. Hey, Big 12. They need an O-line, a receiver.
Let me scroll down here.
Oh, that's hate. Get like the in the first round.
I give them. This is the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden, wide receiver, Texas. Don't have to travel far.
That's the reason why I think that's the reason why I picked him there.
All right, Nick is back.
Nick.
My fault, y'all. Technical difficulties.
All good. All good.
Hey, Nick.
Yo.
So real quick, Nick, let me recap what we did so far. As you're up at number 13 right now, and I think if I'm mistaken, number 13
that's the Dolphins. That's the Dolphins.
It's Nessa's Dolphins.
And that's what just talking shit about.
And she was just talking shit. We got kicked out of the chat because of your Raiders background. Oh boy, this is really fun. This just got interesting. So real quick,
that's funny.
Nick.
We
got Titans with Cam Ward, Abdul Carter to the Browns, Travis Hunter to the Giants, Will Campbell to the Patriots, Jalen Walker to the Jags, Ashton Jeanty to your Raiders, picked by you. Armand Mimble to the Jets, Janae Barron to the Panthers. I took Shador Sanders to the Saints, Omarion Hampton to the Bears, Mason Graham to the Niners, and just now Mark has Matthew Golden to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, right.
Like Dolphins, real ones.
That's funny.
Team. I don't know why Bella wants to patch something.
Pet
Boston Lakes Dolphins.
Yo, this, hey, what's wrong with your boy? Hey, yo.
I'm here for the Chiefs. None of us are, Faith. Yeah, boo the Cowboys. You got that one right, boss.
All right. For my pick, I know that they're going to need a corner. So the two best corners have been taken so far. So they'll probably have to settle for
one corner. No, hey Nick, only one corner has been taken.
Who? Travis. He's considered Travis.
Trey got Travis.
No. Wait, hold on. Who'd you say already? Did you say the nigga from Michigan already?
Only.
No.
Well, that's who they're drafting. I thought y'all said his name already. Will Johnson.
Back from Michigan going to Nessa's.
That's a great ticket.
You could pick somebody in the 8th round. That's a great what?
It's what?
You gotta relax, man.
All right, John, relax.
They said I'm coming back every week. They got smoke. They got the smoke. Every Tuesdays and Fridays, Faith. 6:45 Pacific. YouTube and X. You already know what it is.
No, Faith.
You're good. All right. The Colts are up. They need an off. All right. And I think clearly, if you want to see if Anthony Richardson has any game, y'all have to go get him some weapons. And I think this is a no-brainer that this dude is still on the board. And with that pick, I got them taking Penn State tight end Tyler Warren.
Yep.
That is a great pick. That's a great pick. But you know something?
Now you gotta come back. They act up even.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, relax. I think I would have had them get an offensive lineman because Braden Smith just what you call it? He getting old. So I think that I thought they was probably getting an offensive lineman, but I'm not mad at that pick at all. Definitely not mad at that pick at all.
Yo, y'all good? Boss Lady said Sports4U got all the ladies in the chat. I see y'all players. Women love sports too.
We have an inclusive show for women.
Exactly.
We may not have that many later. You heard me? We may not have that many later when I say my joke.
All right, so Oh boy. All right, Mark, you're up now. Number.
Whoever get about that.
Yeah. No, I say who. I was going to say who we got coming.
Oh shit!
Nigga.
Falcons, they need a defensive tackle and a
Yo.
Yo, John is a dog. Nick. Hey, yo, John has done. You got back from Vegas.
Hey, Johnny, you're not in Vegas no more, dog. You need to chill out.
All right.
Okay, so with the Falcons, pick, I'm going to take Tyler Booker from Alabama.
Interior lineman. So
Wait, who'd you pick for, John?
pick for the Colts.
Oh, okay. Tyler Booker for the Falcons.
All right, we're at halftime now. So Nick,
Yes, sir.
you're up for number 16.
This is the
really kick in now. So Nick, you're up at 16 with the Arizona Cardinals. You need an edge rusher, they need an inside linebacker, a guard, wide receiver.
They just got themselves a pretty good pass rusher, so I think they add to that defensive line. You can never have too many good interior defensive linemen. So with that being said, I think they're getting Derek Harmon from Oregon.
All right, Derek Harmon from Oregon. Yo, we're not saying that on this show, Nessa, Faith.
What in the fuck? No, time out.
You weren't supposed to answer that.
No, what are those? What is a man pattern?
All right, let me explain this. Okay.
Wait.
Let me
Hold on.
explain this right quick.
Wait, time out. I said that wrong. I said man pattern. That says man panties.
All right, so let me explain this right quick. During an episode of Sports4U Wrestling, shout out to Dora, aka the Machine, Floor, and Nessa, and Lena, and the Arthur Lena, and we was talking about Finn Balor, Nick, and Dora said that he needs to wrestle in his man pants. And ever since then, her, Nessa, what up, Lejon? I missed you too, sister. What you on?
Wait, talk about.
Now you're gonna add Boss Lady to this mix.
Talk about.
Then
Talk about.
Trending post this episode.
Wait, are they talking about what he used to wear at NXT?
Who did Nick pick for?
Yeah.
They talking about what?
No, NXT. What's wrong with you, bro?
My bad.
That's why man panties is trending now. Yeah,
that's what The Rock used to wear when he used to wrestle.
All right, man. Don't get Boss Lady pissed. That's her final boss. Now, Dora's not here.
Shit.
Go back. If you go to the Sports4U Wrestling YouTube, if you go to the Sports4U Wrestling YouTube page, there is a YouTube short hashtag that says it for itself.
That's like the funniest shit I've heard all day. The second funniest.
Shout out to Dora, creator of Man Panties. Okay. Dora, wherever you at, I hope you know that you're trending on Sports4U.
That was funny. I'm not even about to lie to you. That was hilarious.
Bella, whoa. All right.
Hold on now.
All right, we're at halftime. Time out. We're at halftime now of the Sports4U mock. All right, let's recap these picks before we get to obviously the bottom part of the draft. We have, again, like no brainer. We had the Titans taking Cam Ward, Browns taking Abdul Carter, Giants taking Travis Hunter.
I'm a Giant.
That's what she said. So that's what she told me. That's what she told me too.
Well, she told that he's a Giant?
No, I didn't say him. I said, oh, what the fuck is happening here? What? They say you.
Oh,
You tell me I'm good. Don't be Andre. Don't be Andre.
all right. I don't know what y'all on.
The Packers picking
Y'all on a
Will
different type of
Campbell.
time.
I mean, the Patriots picking Will Campbell. The Jags picking Jalen Walker. Raiders picking Ashton Gibson. Arbon moved to the Jets. Ja'Day Brown to the Parents to the Panthers. Shador Sanders to the Saints. Marion Hampton to the Bears. Mason Graham to the Niners. Matthew Davis to the Cowboys. Will Johnson to the Dolphins. Tyler Warren to Chiefs Colts. Tyler Booker to the Falcons. And just now, Derek Harmon to the Cardinals. Any of these, are these picks so far, what stands out?
2 running backs in the first round.
Facts.
Nick?
I have to agree with Mark that the 2 running backs for sure stand out. There might be a third.
Holy shit.
By the way, I'm sorry, Nessa. I know you. I totally forgot you. She lost her voice today.
We're not
supposed to making her laugh like we're not supposed to making her laugh like this. I'm sorry. We're sorry. She was hoarse, dude. Y'all some sickos, dude.
What?
Yo, you good?
Somebody the AirPod?
Okay, I see the type of stuff we on tonight. Okay, the hate is real. Okay. Song gravy train. Song gravy train.
You said something.
No, I said it's gravy train.
Baby
I
gravy?
say it's blank a train. Dude, we're not. I ain't known you for the last 25 years, though. Come on, man. Grady.
This is crazy.
All right, the Bengals are up now, and obviously, I come with Style Steady today.
You want to do what?
Okay,
What?
that was about to get crazy. Nessa, Matt, mixed with
That's hate.
and Bella, Faith. It's up. I already know Nessa. What is happening? I don't know, Faith. I don't know. Did I interrupt the?
Now that was funny. That was funny.
Lay, that was
That was funny.
Russell Faith said the chat is wilding. True. Now going true. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm back.
We ain't had no trades yet neither.
No trade yet. We getting close. We're getting close because obviously we always bound to make one wild trade in the Sports4U draft. So, I'm up for the Bengals. Looking at the set, they need a cornerback. Y'all know they just signed. Let's see where we can go here. Right there. Nope. Right there. All right. And with the 5th and with the 17th pick, I have the Cincinnati Bengals taking Nick Almanwuri from Lay, South Carolina Gamecocks. We're on pick 18 now, Lay.
For the Bengals.
On the Bengals pick, this was the 17th pick. Now we're up. Mark is up to make pick 18, and that is the Seattle Seahawks. Just signed Sam Darnold, traded Geno
That's
Smith
an easy
to the Raiders.
call.
They need an edge rusher, they need and a safety. And Lay said, shout out to the Cox. Also, he's talking about trains. What up, Miami?
Like what? So, all right. So, with the Seahawks pick, I'm gonna go with
This should be an easy call, dog.
See one of their receivers, right?
They traded.
Yes, sir.
Metcalf to the Steelers. They released Tyler They released Tyler Lockett.
So with the 18th pick, I don't know why there's no receiver on there.
They still got Jack. They still got Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, somebody's the enigma. Shout out to Eric Sherman. I mean, Anyway, I'm going with T-Mac from Arizona.
Victoria McMillan, T-Mac.
Going to the Seahawks.
At number 18. All right, Nick. This is perfect timing because now at number 19, because number 20 is my pick exclusively.
No.
Number 19.
All right.
Nick.
Yes.
Ha ha! The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need an edge rusher, a cornerback, and an inside linebacker.
Shout out to Big Nip. You heard it?
Big Nip.
I got them getting.
Shout out to the whole. Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
They make this now. Our shout out boys. Our partnership with a DWE Culture Clash. Miami and Boss Lady Talk It Up Wrestling goes live, makes their YouTube debut on Saturday. So make sure y'all subscribe to Talk It Up. I think put the time in the chat, Miami and Boss Lady. What time y'all going live? Make sure y'all
so we can know.
So we can subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe to Talk It Up Wrestling. They did their final spaces today. So shout out and Boss Lady was talking a lot of shit in the chat. So shout out to Boss Lady. Shout out to Miami. He was on the show a few weeks ago during Super Bowl week. So 19, Nick. Again, you have Tampa Bay.
All right. I have them getting Jahad Campbell from Alabama.
Jahad Campbell. I saw him the other day on Good Morning Football.
Linebacker, huh?
Saw him the other day on Good Morning Football.
He can learn from Levante David.
That's a good pick, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 20 is my pick exclusive because we're going to the Mile High City with my Denver Broncos.
Going to get a Mile High Club?
Eventually. We have the running back. We need a running back. We need a wide receiver, tight end. Mark really doesn't like me. He went and got the Bears, Amarion Hampton, which would have been my pick. Running back wise, I'm hearing a lot about Tre'Davion Henderson. I don't think we need to go. I think we can get him in the second round. Wide receiver, T-Mac is gone. Talk It Up. It's gonna be on fire Saturday.
What time though, Miami the Great?
Miami, make sure you post it. Miami, give us the time again so we can put it so they can see it in the chat. There's a rumor about a certain wide receiver could be on the block. So right now,
is this a trade coming?
I'm going to propose the first trade of the Sports4U My Draft, and yes, it is the Denver Broncos. I'm 28 trading with the Detroit Lions, and I will give this pick to the Detroit Lions. And with this trade, I have the Denver Broncos acquiring Jameson Williams for the Detroit Lions.
I'm not mad at that, John, but you don't get
20. I'm not mad at that either. No, you're not getting that.
So you gonna swap picks in?
Well, we're giving up. We're gonna probably give up like a third and another first next year, probably another third.
All right, sweet.
I got you. So we'll just move down to 28. I'll put the Lions on the clock with this pick.
Okay. How big is the fridge?
Well, what? Who's free?
Nick,
stop,
Nick.
dog.
Nick.
What's the difference between a woman and a free? Oh, God.
All right, go ahead, John.
All right, so with this pick, we have the Detroit Lions. So this would have been the Broncos pick if I got them making a trade. And let me go. The Lions need an injury, defensive tackle, and an O-line. And I have the Broncos picking at 28, so this won't be the first time. They will make a pick in the first round. But with the 20th pick, I have the Denver Broncos selecting the Detroit Lions. I was looking through the top of the. I was looking through all these guys. Emeka Ibuka. No. Okay, I'm not gonna do that to you. No. They need an edge rusher because you don't know what's going to happen with Aiden. So I'm going to give him one of your Georgia boys and Michael Williams. We don't know. You want to bring Aiden Hudson back slowly, and then eventually, I can't believe the Lions are entertaining trading Jameson in their wide receiver. It's possible. I can. Have you seen the problems he's caused since he's been there?
Yeah.
So 21. So what did Nick say? No. Nick put the answer in there.
He said, "Okay, hold on. The fridge won't fart when you pull the Yo, what's wrong with you?
All right, Nick, get the fuck out of here, Nick. All right, go ahead.
It's on. Something's wrong with Nick Fridge.
My fault, y'all.
Something's wrong with the real Nick Freeze. Not the. And we all know what they need. Either they're going into the season with Mason Rudolph, or they're going to make.
Oh, both of y'all about to hate me. John already hating for the pick for the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
They need a quarterback, running back, defensive tackle, and quarterback.
Nick about to hate me for the pick. I'm about to pick for the Sixers. Damn. Well, he can
for the Steelers
too. They can be more productive than Paul George.
Oh, so is he injury prone too?
Anyway, so with the 21st pick, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers selecting Jackson Dart.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is they had no choice. If Shador's not going to be there at 21, which I doubt.
Yeah, because they're not getting past the Cowboys. He's not getting past the 49ers or the Cowboys.
There's no way you cannot go into this draft. What you going to do? You going to grab Jalen Milroe? Are you going to really week one with Mason Rudolph? Come on.
Wait, hold on. Time out. I need for y'all to put something into perspective real fast. Let's put something in real quick before we continue. What if the 49ers draft Shador?
Then they probably going to shop Brock Purdy.
The whole aspect of everything changes if that move happens. There's so much movement in the league is going to happen if that happens. I'm not going to lie to you. If that happens, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to trade their pick to get Brock Purdy. I'm calling that right now.
Well, Chris Candy already made the. Chris Candy was necessary. Obviously, that would be a bad pick for them. Chris Candy's already has been proposing trade T.J. Watt for Brock Purdy.
Nigga, please.
Chris Candy last week on a Sports Night suggested
Pittsburgh. Hang the phone up.
Suggested
everybody go look at the first of Gia.
Say it one more time.
Nothing. I'll text it to you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I say amazing, amazing.
Anything's possible in Miami, but if you got to think about it. Are you willing to give Brock Purdy $60 million, or you can get Shador Sanders or Jackson Dart on a cost control contract and if they don't work out, you can wipe your hands clean with 2 years.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Quarterback, you give him a contract. You got to pay him. He's going to be under contract for at least 3 years.
And then that gives you time to look for if he's not the quarterback that you can envision in your future. Oh yeah. Then you got time to look for another one. Instead of picking him. Nick.
All right, Nick, you're up. And
right.
This is great.
Shit.
You're picking for the Chargers.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right. So
you need a defensive tackle, wide receiver. Yes, you're picking for the Chargers. What up, Will?
Will, what up with it, dog?
This is crazy. Will, what up? Will, what up, dog? I absolutely hate this right now. Okay, so this is what the Chargers are going to do this year. Something I think they should have did last year, which I'm glad they didn't because it helped us out a lot. I think they're going to draft. They're going to draft a tight end. They're going to draft a tight end.
Well, they played it. Yeah, you good? Yeah, you good?
Since look, Old boy from Penn State's already gone, right?
Yeah. Oh, you get old boy from Michigan.
Yeah,
There we go. There we go. Colson Loveman. That's who they draft.
Colson
Colson
Yep.
Loveland, the tight end from Michigan. That's one of the
Yep.
Huh? One thing
yeah, that shit was all.
Yeah, that's one between chocolate factory and TP.
No, actually, it was a second album to chocolate factory. Right, they really intended. But anyway, go ahead.
All right, so yeah, you got him taking Colston Loveland.
To who? To the Chargers.
To the Chargers.
He a really good tight end, dog.
Yeah. All right, I'm back up at number 23. That's the city.
That sounds crazy.
Draft the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, the draft in Green Bay.
No, you said I'm back up. That's crazy.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how crazy that sound. They need a cornerback.
The Lakers are hitting the freeway against the Timberwolves. This is crazy.
Probably going to take
a game.
Yeah, it's commercial.
You can see that commercial. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that's how that's how they sell it. All right.
Well, Ash,
shout out to. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Do they need an edge rusher? They see an edge rusher. Move back. All right, they do the edge rusher, and with that pick, I got the Green Bay Packers taking Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M.
He is a really good player, dog.
From Nessa's Aggies.
Nessa's a Texas A&M fan?
Yeah.
Oh, we got beef all the way around. To the who?
To the Packers. What team you guys on? Right now, Greg, we're on the 24th pick now. We're on the 24th pick now, and Mark is up a
Minnesota Vikings.
He's going to be picking for the Minnesota Vikings.
Nah, John Cena wrestling in some jean shorts out of pocket.
You need to relax, fam.
You need a guard, defensive tackle. JJ McCarthy is going to be quarterback next year. They sound like they're done with Aaron Rodgers. The whole doing the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes. And but then there's this rumor that could they be trying to bring back one Kirk D. Cousins.
Okay. Minnesota. I got the Minnesota Vikings selecting. What is that I needed?
Go back. Guard, defense tackle, safety, and a cornerback. So you need a guard, a defense tackle. And
I'm being selfish right now, but I got Minnesota Vikings selecting Walter Nolan,
defensive tackle from Ole Miss. All right.
Damn, John, your boy ain't got drafted yet, huh?
Nah. And I kind of think that's gonna happen to him on Thursday too.
Y'all, everybody just relax, okay? Everybody just relax.
Okay, I see what's going on.
Faith, we got chill on the Cena slander. Calm down.
Cena ain't no heel.
He's sick of being. He's sick of the boy he been having to deal with 25 years. He's just pissed in his feelings.
Oh yeah, he been doing Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah, he was Jacob Toretto. He got killed. Did he die in Fast and Furious?
I don't know.
That he did.
Man. They like the Avengers.
Jacob Toretto. He was Don Toretto's brother. All right, Nick, you're up.
All right.
You're picking 25.
Did you answer real question?
Hold on.
He said it's John Cena a bad guy.
Yeah, John Cena's a heel. John Cena's a heel.
Wait, he wore heels now?
No, he's a heel. He's a villain. That's the term.
Oh.
You're picking for the Texans. They need an old tackle, a guard.
All right. Has the nigga from Bama been taken already?
From who? Which one?
Tyler Booker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler Booker went to the Falcons.
Okay. Oh yeah, that nigga going early. God damn. Let me see here. This is tough. Um, I think has Josh Simmons been drafted already?
Yo, you good?
He said, "Who's
What
Johnson been
happened?
drafted?"
I said Josh Simmons.
Did you say somebody?
No,
No, okay. I said somebody Johnson's been drafted.
No.
I'm like, no. Nah, John Simmons ain't been drafted.
Well, he's getting drafted now to replace your boy that got traded. My nigga, Mr. Weed Mask.
That's right. They traded what it then
Larry Tunsil.
Tina with the Commanders, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
it's a good ass pass, Brian.
All right, so 26. Oh wow, the irony. I'm picking for the Rams.
Team-in-law.
John, hold on. John, let me pick for the Rams, and then Nick pick for the 27th pick if you got the 28th pick.
Got you. That's right.
It don't make no sense.
That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense.
So for the Rams, what the Rams need?
I keep hearing this stuff. This would have been also a sleeper for Jackson Dart or maybe Jalen Milroe at the end of the first round. If I know they ain't they want a player that's going to produce now. So,
I'm trying to see what I can do.
I'm about to shake the room next.
I don't think the Rams will use this pick. I have a trade coming up.
Oh boy.
I have fuck the Patriots. I don't have a Patriots out. Jacksonville 7th pick. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it here. I got the Rams taking Luther Burden,
wide receiver from Missouri.
Oh wow, that's an interesting pick. He can learn a lot from Adams. They actually similar type. They similar type of players.
You said what, Nick?
They similar type of players too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my turn, right?
Yeah. Sam as a Rams fan said he liked the Luther Burden pick.
All right, Genty gone, bro. Genty ain't gonna make it to Denver. I can only dream that Genty could fall in the 20s. He's not going.
There's no way.
All right, Nick, you're up.
All right.
27.
And with the 27th pick, the team who has 27th pick is the
Ravens.
They just signed DeAndre Hopkins. They signed DeAndre Hopkins in the offseason, one of their notable acquisitions.
Let me see here.
So what you want to do for the Ravens?
Damn, Mark, your boy already gone. You already had your boy's pick already, huh?
49ers.
Your boy,
Mason Graham, the deep tackle from Michigan. Look at that. You said what, Nick?
Your boy, Michael Williams already gone, huh?
Yeah. Michael Williams, we said he went to the Lions. That's who John picked up for the Lions.
That's what I made him.
That's who it was. Is Kenneth Grant available?
Who?
Kenneth Grant.
Oh yeah, he's still available.
Then that's who they drafted. Sound like a typical Ravens pick. He's 6'4", 331 from Michigan. The other dude.
Pretty much. the defensive tackle from Michigan.
You know what's so funny about that pick, Nick?
What's that?
They said that's who Buffalo go draft.
I've been hearing that too.
Buffalo go draft.
I've been hearing that too. I think they snatch it before y'all do the add to that defensive line.
All right.
That's like a Ravens guy.
John, you doing 28. Nick, you do 29. I'm gonna do 30.
All right, so this is my trade. This is me now picking for the Broncos. They had 20 picks. I made a trade for us to get Jameson Williams. We swapped first round picks, and I gave the Lions the extra third round pick as extra and a second probably in 2020 and 26. So with this pick, we need a running back. Obviously, Amarion Hampton and Ashton Genty are way off the board. So I'm gonna go with Ohio State running back Travion Henderson. I'd rather have him get him closer to the end of the first round, maybe in the second round. But give me Travion Henderson, running back, the Ohio State University.
That's a good pick, John.
That's what we're doing.
You solidified 2 spots. Yeah. In y'all draft.
I was like, look, if Jameson Williams is available. All right, Faith.
All right, Russell Faith. You have a good night. Appreciate you.
All right, shout out.
All right, have a good one.
Hey, Russell Faith, come back Thursday for the actual draft and Friday for the next show.
That's right. We'll be here.
Do that.
All week. We're all week.
Yep.
All right, Nick. 29. At 29, we're dealing with the playoff teams now. These are now against the Final Four. If I'm not mistaken, this should be the Commanders' pick.
It is.
It should be the Commander's pick.
It is. I think it is.
It is.
Because
that's right. They need an O-lineman. I was the edge rusher. O-lineman, they just traded from their safety, wide receiver, and then Mark will be up with the. And then Mark is up with the Bills. And then we got the Chiefs, and then
I can say the Chiefs. That's right. All right. I got the Commanders getting is Matthew Golden still around?
No,
we had him going to the Cowboys.
Yeah, Matthew Golden went to the Cowboys.
Okay, cool. This get interesting. They couldn't cover nobody last year like that either, so they can get a corner. Is Trey Amos still around? From Mississippi? Trey Amos from Mississippi, the corner?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then that's what they got. Solidify that secondary.
Here.
Yeah,
because they got to play. Look,
cornerback.
Look, they got to deal with it.
All right,
they got to deal with the Eagles 2 times a year.
Yeah, Trey Amos for the Commanders. Okay. And a not so surprising move. I have the Bills trading down.
Oh boy. All right.
To the Eagles.
Oh boy.
At the number 32 spot, we probably get a third or pick extra on top of that. Pretty much all year long, ever since the season ended, I'm gonna go with Malachi Starks from Georgia to the Eagles.
Malachi Starks,
the safety.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they need. They need a safety. And then one of y'all can go next, and I'll go 32.
All right, I'll go. So now we go with the
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this. All right, Nick can pick for the Chargers. I guess I can pick for these dudes. Sam said the trade. It was more of a second round guy. Well, you look at it. He is a projected 42 pick, but like, look, if you get him at the end of the first round,
a late first round is pretty much
pretty much it.
Yeah, and even if he is second round guy, he's going to a playoff team that's probably a contender. So it's gonna be a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
so the good pick. Yeah, so the Bella said, "Oh my, yeah. Bella, as an Eagles fan, you okay with Malachi Starks?"
Philadelphia Bulldogs.
All right, so the AFC champ, we know what they need. They need obviously they got crushed in the Super Bowl, and notice the two Super Bowl losses they've had. They've lost in the trenches. So now they have an O line. They need to get an O lineman. And with that being said, I have the Kansas City Chiefs taking Kelvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle from Texas.
All right.
And that leads Mark to close out round one.
Who you got? Hold on. Who'd you pick?
Kelvin Banks, Texas.
Kelvin Banks. And he going to the fucking Chiefs. All right. With the 32nd pick, my Buffalo Bills will select.
I'm ready.
This is gonna be completely opposite of what I've been saying all off season. Emeka, yeah, that nigga.
Mecca Ibuka, the wide receiver from Ohio State.
Bills.
All right.
We done with the whole first round.
There it is. Round one is officially complete. And Bella says she's okay with that pick. So y'all, y'all make sure y'all tune in Thursday to see how much we got right. And I was playing, look, end of the show, I was playing what's going on Thursday with the show. But let's go back to the NBA with Nick here. He didn't get his predictions on these NBA awards. Me and Mark gave ours. So Nick, I'm gonna rapid fire with you on these awards. Peyton Pritchard was announced the sixth man of the year today. So we can eliminate that for discussion. However, we do need other. Oh God, you were smiling way too much for that pick, more according to Nestor. But all right, so take us out, Nick, and here we go with the NBA awards.
All right.
Who you got, Coach of the Year? Kenny Atkinson, JD Bickerstaff, Ime Udoka.
Bickerstaff.
I agree. We all said Bickerstaff too.
That's a Jeopardy
Rookie of the Year. Stephon Castle, Zachary Ricochet, or Jalen Wells?
What the hell? So her dress could match the nut on her face.
Yo, that's why I don't like clowns.
This is scandalous because Alan Sarr should be on this list. But I think I have Stephen Castle.
Yeah.
This the dishwasher.
Always match the stove and the yo, relax, man. All right. Let's go to I don't know. Do you know the criteria for this clutch player of the year?
Yes, who comes through the most?
Are you good?
What? I said.
Oh, I know, Professor. I know what it is.
That's crazy. That's hate. All right. So who is it again? What we doing again? The clutch player one?
Clutch player of the year. Jalen Brunson, Ant-Man, or Joker.
I don't know what the criteria of this is, but I'm gonna go with the person I've seen that makes the most clutch shots I've seen. I'll probably go Anthony Edwards.
All right, I said Ant-Man too. Defensive player of the year: Dyson Daniels, Draymond, or Evan Mobley.
I'm going Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, we agreed on that too.
Well, yeah, we all agreed on that.
Here's the conversation. So now we got the draft out of the way. We can have this conversation for
What's that?
early on the show. Most
Oh
improved
Lord.
player is Cade Cunningham, is Dyson Daniels, and is Ivica Zubac.
Oh, don't even ask me who it should be.
No Austin Reeves. Well, I know
Austin Reeves should be
I
on
would
there.
pick the same person, but I got a feeling he's
Yeah.
going to the guy at the top of the list.
It's gonna go to Cade Cunningham, which is bullshit because how a first overall pick supposed to improve when he's doing what he's supposed to be doing? That's stupid.
This is what JJ was saying. Like, have we
That's dumb.
lost with the essence of what the award is?
Like if he was hurt for let's say if he was hurt for like a year or two or something, and let's say he was hurt and he had a bad year coming back, and then he had this type of year. Oh yeah, you deserve most improved player. Like you just came from an injury, you played bad, it didn't look like you was going to play well, and then you end up coming back at this type of form. Oh yeah, I'll justify that even if you are number one overall. But no, this is not like that. This isn't an award for superstars.
Like I feel
Or
like
star
if
players.
Marvin Bagley came out, if Marvin Bagley, he was number one pick, right?
Number two.
Yep.
If
No, he was number two.
Marvin Bagley would have came out next year and was like number two. If he came out and averaged like 15 next year, I can see him win the most improved.
If he come back averaging 15, he should win.
Yeah, because of everything. Yeah.
He should win it because that nigga was out the league.
He's been the man on that team, dog. Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah, nigga, we knew you was gonna be good.
That's a whole different case. When you look at a guy like who we thought was going to be a good player, and he didn't pan out. He's been on like 3 teams since, and now he's Grizzlies. That's a different case for him to be most improved. Cade Cunningham's been with Detroit all the whole time, even through how trash they've been. Now they got the right coach in JB Bickerstaff, and he's fine. And he became an all-star this year. What we all expected of him when he came out of Ohio, took him number 1. I mean Oklahoma State. I don't want to hear this crap about when Brandon Ingram got the most improved player. I thought it was BS.
Yeah,
you're number 2 pick.
But you know what helps his case though, John? In all honesty, it's the fact of how terrible they were last year, and he's made such a big. Well, he's become more efficient. The numbers, like scoring wise, so he just is not that much different. But the jump that he made, and with the teams, they won like 14 games last year. For them to do that to go to a playoff team, I guess that helps them a lot with as far as that voting.
But it's most improved player, not most improved team.
That is true. That's why Zubac should win.
I'm not mad at Zubac winning.
I would be, but I think he deserves it.
Zubac might have been the most consistent player on that team all year long.
Sure has.
I'm not mad at that.
And the season on 17 straight double doubles.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Is that a threesome every night?
That's Wilt.
Ask Will. That's
I said Wilt.
Wait, why didn't I just say Mark? What I did?
I don't know. You guys heard.
That's crazy.
All right, yeah, we'll talk. But then let's go to the rest of the awards. And then the final one, obviously, is MVP. Giannis, SGA, Jokic.
What you got, Nick?
I got SGA.
Yeah, I think we all picked SGA on this one.
I agree. All right. Oh God, really, Nick? How do you know when a man is about to say something smart? I'm not even afraid that I'm afraid to read what's about to be put on the screen.
You should be.
All right, what's next, Nick? Everybody agreed on MVP.
All right, that's it. Those are all the awards. So, Lay was asking our thoughts on the whole Shannon Sharp situation. So here's the deal. If y'all haven't heard in the news, Shannon Sharp's in the news being accused of sexual assault, and this OnlyFans model named Gabriella is suing him for $50 million. Now, I find that number very peculiar because now the word came out that Shannon Sharp is about, obviously he's no longer with Colin Cowherd's Volume Network, which was the podcast home for Club Shay and for Nightcap. Now he's a free agent, and he sounds like he's about to get $100 million that he tried to rape this 20-year-old white girl. The tape is out. I don't want to play it because I think the tape is BS. Personally.
Oh, okay. AI voice?
Yeah. But I want to play about he released a statement. So he starts with a story of wise man. Yo, chill, Nick. He told her to put the big black baby. Yo, that's wild.
That's what she said.
I know you just dunked on you dunked on Jackson Dart. Jackson Hayes.
Well, he's playing like Jackson Dart. That's the problem.
Shit, I couldn't tell by the score.
Who, Austin Reeves?
No, Jackson Hayes. But Shannon Sharp did release a statement. I'm gonna look at it right now. Jesus Christ. He didn't look like he tried either.
That's crazy.
Niggas said Anthony Pillar.
Huh? Kendall Gill, huh?
Well, Kendall Gill was doing that.
That is crazy.
I'm not.
Yeah, Cody. Cody, you get it started, man. That's what this is. Right? Yeah, we're ready for Thursday. We just had the mock draft, so go back and check it out, Cody, when you get a chance.
Cody, what up with it?
He'll be with us Thursday. Cody gonna be with us Thursday.
What up, Cody?
You're on IG timeout. You're on IG timeout. What? Who put you on IG timeout? But we'll find out in a minute. But here's what Shannon Sharp had to say about these allegations against
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly, on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks.
Y'all go first.
Listen, there's so many ways I want to go around this. For one, I don't believe anything that's being said, especially with the he's been supposedly R-wording her for years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means she kept going back.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Now, I don't believe Shannon Sharp is completely innocent in this. Him being 53,
right?
And she's 20. And when he met her, she was 19 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
You out of pocket for that, sir. But by the words of the law, she's legal. It's just morally wrong to me. But yeah, I'm not buying that at all. But y'all go ahead. That's the short and short of mine.
I'm gonna say this. Here's my thing. I'll let Nick close it out.
Well, I'm about to shut everything down.
I mean, it's real convenient. Tony Busby always finds himself finding these girls who want to cry rape
against black men.
That's Watson. We ain't gotta bring up the whole Jay-Z situation. That's a whole nother. That's a whole separate conversation.
Yeah,
Chris Brown.
Guts.
Yeah, Jay-Z shut that shit down quick.
And now Shannon Sharp. Hey, relax, dog.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
I think this is crap. I mean, come on, but like Mark said, Shannon, you 56, and now it's kind of funny now that clip he's on Club Shay Shay, tell him to go mess with a chick named Gertrude or something. Is basically resurface. Go get you an old chick or something. Don't mess with these young girls. Ain't like, dude, you're 50, she's 19. That chick's young enough to be your daughter. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, there's many young chicks out there.
But the daytime granddaughter.
Or back in life, granddaughter too. Definitely more so granddaughter. There's plenty young chicks out there, plenty women out there closer to your age. So if you want to mess with 20, 30 years younger than you, that's your prerogative, bro. But not my cup of tea. Go ahead, Nick.
Mm-hmm. All right. First and foremost, I heard the audio and everything from her side. Supposedly, it's some other shit. You know, it sounds like it basically sounds like two people having foreplay. It sounded like they was over there on the phone doing their thing over the phone. So, you know, that 20 get plenty is funny. You know, but the age thing, you know, I'm not that old, so I don't know what the fuck what I'm gonna be doing around that age. You ever know what the hell happens? But you know, that situation is absolutely ridiculous. He should know better. He got caught up. You know, do what you got to do to get this bullshit over with. Because you got a dude by the name of Busby, and this motherfucker is determined to bring down black men for whatever reason. I don't know what black man did to his mama, but he's determined to get any black man with some money down. Busting her face. But it's like dog, anytime a black celebrity has anything that to do with these cases, it's almost guaranteed that his name is involved some way, somehow. Yeah, the big black baby is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
She did pause on that video, that audio that Nick was talking about. It was like a lot of. I listened to it. It was a lot.
Stop talking on the phone, everybody.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. Mark, fuck all that. You know what they was doing. They was over there. They was over there having a phone intercourse.
Of course.
And they was over there getting cheeky. And she set the nigga up and recorded it so she could have shit like that. Like Mark said, stop having these type of conversations over the phone. If you want to go ahead and do all that, I can text you.
Stop talking. Yeah, stop talking on the phone. Period, man. Just text, man. Liars hate when you
FaceTime. Yep, because you can keep the receipts.
Tribal said phone elections. Half an hour out, the Nick said phone elections. Thought everyone was a big.
What?
What did you just say?
A big what?
Who wants the big black
baby? No. What did John say? What did John say? No. We heard that. What did John say?
He said shout to everybody who wants something out.
John. Short of comments.
Nah, John tripping.
I'm good. Lay Nessa said FaceTime.
That double entendre? That double entendre?
And altered.
She said,
yeah, for what?
He said, they said show it through the screen.
Show that pussy through the screen?
All right. I'm done talking about that. I think we got one. I'm gonna make an executive decision right now. We're gonna get up out of here. We only got one calling out names. I think it's a universal calling out name.
It's FaceTime when she sit on your face?
Yes.
It could be. Kitty Connect. Bella said that's a Kitty Connect.
Is FaceTime new fuck faces?
I ain't got a definitely.
She had buns. Huh? What?
Yeah, she got buns and shit on.
Hey, have you ever watched that video of the dope?
Well, baby,
Time out. No. Look at the last comment. Look at the last comment. Look at my brother quick.
All right, hold on. I was Nick is on.
No. The one before that.
I mean, what is
Latinos laced with grace? That's a fact. Oh,
I mean, that's why Snapchat exists.
it still exists? I thought that shit was dead.
Wait, people see your Snapchat?
That's what Nessa said.
Wait, is Snapchat when you talk to the? No, go ahead, John.
Nope.
I said Eddie Murphy was talking to the. I said Eddie Murphy was talking to the Transformer.
Transformers, robots in disguise.
Calling it a transformer is wild.
No, Nick, you were on calling my name.
What the fuck did I do? Wait, why am I on calling out names? Wait, hold on.
Put in the chat earlier.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
The chat earlier is out of pocket.
I was lying. That shit was funny. I knew that shit would piss y'all niggas off. Hey, at first it sounded believable, then it started being some bullshit. But wait, why they got me on call my names? What the hell did I do?
That's what we're going to say. Oh, this nigga tripping.
Nick is out here just trying to destroy the earth.
That's fucked up.
Y'all gotta go look at the story. Nick was funny for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That shit was funny.
My calling out names is everybody. It's everybody's calling out names. And I thought we'd be done talking about this dude, but he just seemed to just never. He seemed to be the gift that keeps on giving.
That's like the GoPro.
Wait, Lay cannot put that. No, Lay, give me that comment.
What she said? No, what she said?
She said, "I feel roofy." She didn't delete that comment.
I feel roofy. Oh, Lay, you can't say that on here. We don't do that.
Wait, did she just call me Pill Cosby?
Dude.
She did. Our Pill Raw. Dropped something in the drink and she didn't even know it.
That's insane. No, we don't do that on this show, man. It's just wild. Harrison, congratulations. You're in the Calling Out Names Hall of Fame. And obviously, usually got to make like 3 or 4 trips to call out names, but you officially are the first one and done entry into Calling Out Names Hall of Fame for stuff like this.
The anger and outrage from the fan base, has that exceeded what you were kind of planning for?
Yeah, good question. I did know that Luka was important to the fan base. I didn't quite know it to what level.
Wait, Nick, what he just said?
I'm gonna play it again. Listen close.
The anger and outrage from the fan base, has that exceeded what you were kind of planning for?
Yeah, good question. I did know that Luka was important to the fan base. I didn't quite know it to what level.
Oh, he said he did know.
He did know.
No,
I thought he said he didn't know to what level.
That's stupid too.
But
I thought he said I did know, nigga.
I said the same thing.
I'm about to drop kick that nigga in the face.
But here's what
he did say. I didn't know.
And then he said,
"Wait, he did say that."
He said I didn't know.
He knew how important Luka was to the fans, but he didn't know how important. Now then he was asked why he should not be.
Luka comes back to town. The Lakers game's happening, and you're standing there, and there's thousands of people chanting for you to be fired. That's an experience that none of us, no one's chanting for for us to lose our jobs. Why shouldn't you be fired?
Well, one, I think I've done a really good job here, and I don't think I can be judged by the injuries this year. You have to judge from totality, from beginning to end, and so I think I have a really good working relationship with Patrick.
Nah. There's no fucking way that nigga said that. No, I'm cool.
You did.
Go ahead, Mark. I'm cool. I'm cool.
So I'm gonna show Nigo some grace because hear me out. If Kyrie don't get hurt and Anthony Davis is healthy, that team is really good.
It doesn't matter.
But you traded for Laker fans know this. You traded for a lemon. You traded for a player waiting to get hurt. If he go up and come down the wrong way, he's hurt. Somebody look at him wrong, he hurt. So that is on you. You can't put on you that Kyrie got hurt, but it's on you that you traded for him and he get hurt.
Nigga, no. Bro, we're not going to ignore the fact that you traded away the franchise's second best player of all time. That could have end up being the first if he would have stayed up over there. Who knows? Like, no, we're not going to ignore that. No, don't try to put on there like, oh, it's because the injuries of Anthony Davis. Like, no, fuck all that. If you still had Luka, you still be going to the playoffs. I don't want to hear that. This is stupid.
Bring the song for it, Todd.
Hey, Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, bring the song.
That's
No. We're not doing that.
Exactly.
We're not doing that.
Here's the deal. I don't like y'all niggas, man. Y'all this not a safe space.
No, leave Macaulay Culkin alone, man. It's an innocent bystander.
See? Michael Jackson didn't. Why are you telling me?
Hold on, time out. Look what Bella just told me.
Hey, I would like that. You can punt. What the heck?
Wait, Lisa, imagine me as your stepmama. When the heck did this become Brazil? Wait,
She's talking about my dad. Shock the pops.
Oh.
She want to marry our pops and be the stepmom from Browsers all in one. That's insane.
Unbreakable. I think they call me Mr. Glass. Wait, wasn't that Michael Jackson album?
Yo, Trunks. Trunks, what's wrong with you? I'm gonna be in over it.
Yeah, Ben said Pops was there too.
He's not lying.
Train and Brain.
Train and Brain.
Oh, Train and Brain.
Yo, it's good.
Train and Brain, I know better.
I know. But yeah, Nico, stop talking, dog. Please.
Y'all calling Kanye out? No.
We're not talking about that crap.
No.
Keep that motherfucker away from this show.
I don't speak about Duke on the show. Sorry.
Yeah,
no whatsoever.
I speak about Stephen A. Smith before I speak about Duke.
That's disgusting. We ain't talking about that crap. But Nico, shut up. Stop talking. Go get KD and go win some games, and I'm done. All right. That's calling out names. All right. Here's the big announcement for everybody.
John, should I get up?
No, you good.
Okay.
Thursday night.
Wait.
Our biggest of the year. The Sports
I didn't know what John's about to announce, dog. I was about to leave. The
Sports4U mock draft. Sports4U NFL draft watch along. And it's going to be bigger than ever.
That's what she said.
And here's a preview of what we have in store Thursday. What is wrong with this dude, man?
Join us for Draft Fest, April 24th and 25th. Hosted by STWF TV, Sports4U, KC Sports Show, and Ballers and Briefs.
I'm gonna come.
April 24th and 25th.
I can hardly contain myself.
Hey, yo,
Time the fuck out. Time out. Time the fuck out. Time the fuck out. Time out. Time out.
Time out.
Time out. Time out. Time out. No, we're not. No, time out. Time out. Time out. Who approved this?
Time out. Who made that?
No, let me be first. I
No,
didn't.
no, 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 no. But fuck that. Who approved this?
I didn't approve it.
They said that y'all say bigger and blacker. I'm there.
Oh my god.
Like a poor dog late is hilarious.
You like him big and black. You can't help it.
Yo. That's hate.
Oh, man. Oh,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, lady. That was funny. Lady said two funny ass things today. That was hilarious.
But Thursday night, oh man, let me, man. I just want to play that video.
No, who approved that video? That nigga is hilarious.
Y'all tell Dale on Thursday, man. Sports Talk with Friends, BS and Beer Media.
The video said someone was coming.
Yes,
that's what they said.
So here we go. Draft Fest. We're gonna have 2 nights. So I'll be here on the start of night 2. Mark and Nick will join when we'll be here eventually. But we're here. All 3 of us. We're gonna be here live at 5 on Thursday. It's gonna be us, the Sports Talk with Friends crew with Dale and his crew. KC, Cody's gonna be on it because he's gonna bring us some fantasy football analysis on these prospects.
Let's go, Cody.
So shout out to Cody.
So definitely we'll be there. So get in the comments. We're gonna have look closely. We're gonna have a live chat and call in. So
they will spread over the bed sheets like nymphomaniac named Nancy.
Yo, what the heck?
It's gonna be Lay Does El Centro.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Nope. That's it. All right, y'all. It's a nice show. Nice. Thank everyone for being on the show. We appreciate everybody for listening. But this nigga's out of pocket.
But there's a live chat on Thursday, and you can call into the show.
We will
have a hotline where you can call on the show and discuss.
It's a highlight, please.
Discuss your picks for the who pick.
Wait, you're saying that picks they discuss about it?
They're gonna discuss what they
pick. They discuss the picks.
No, you're good.
We can do that.
What the hell just happened?
Can't take 2 at a time.
Can I? Yeah, you can call in late. We ain't gonna stop you from calling in.
Thanks, Mark.
That's gonna. Yeah. You can call in. We'll have the number available on Thursday. So make sure y'all watch. Give me on sports on YouTube and on that Sports4U Sports Talk with Friends.
Not the Sports4U chat line.
Sports on chocolate.
Ballers and Breeds. It's all gonna be there.
Well,
yo, B, that's wild. So let's do like we do during football season.
Hey, B, she likes some brown meat.
That's crazy. Let's give our final words to our spots ahead of a Thursday's draft. Nick, I'll start with you. Your Ravens pick 6. No pun intended. What do you want? Give a final message to the Silver and Black ahead of Thursday night.
Lay does LA.
I need for y'all to get action, Jinty, and I'm doing a prediction that I think that we're going to trade into the first round.
All right.
I have a funny feeling. I don't know who we're gonna draft, but we're gonna draft somebody in the first round. We're gonna have 2 first round picks. That's what I'm predicting.
Lay does La La Land. So that's the X-rated version of La La Land with Emma Stone
No, that's the grown-up version of Never Never Land.
Get out. Get that out, dude, man. Broncos. Go get a wide receiver. If you can't get a running back, get a wide receiver. And definitely make sure this keeps us online protected. Bo Nix going into next year.
Lady Leisure.
Yo, that's wild. So that's what the Broncos do. Running back, wide receiver need to be our priority.
That's the Mexican version of Debbie Does Dallas.
Debbie Does Central. That's wild.
Wait, John, you said your priorities is who?
wide receiver or running back. Either one of Marion Hampton. We'll see what happens. By the way, let's shout out to Nick for joining the comments on Sunday during the.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Plenty of watch along.
I got you, Nessa. Most definitely.
Mark, final words to the Bills before Thursday.
If the Ohio State receiver is still there, take him. I don't think he will be, but if not, Kenneth Grant or James Pierce, it should be.
All right. And that's all for the night, folks.
Lay in her new film, Yams and Yams.
Shouts to Mark.
Hey, show everybody doing Yams.
So yeah, we thank y'all for joining us for our Sports4U My Draft. Thursday,
Chocolate mac and cheese.
5 to 5, once again. Sports4U.
Hey, do y'all make sure yams with the mac and cheese?
That's wild.
Nick.
Y'all wild. Y'all wild. Yams and mac and cheese is wild. Sports4U. Draft Fest, starting Thursday. Again, see the times. 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We're live. So make sure y'all tune in with us on Thursday and Friday. And subscribe to Sports4U on YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Sports4U Podcast. And follow me at John Watson 0984 on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Mark on Instagram, hi, Mark. Nick on 990 Instagram and TikTok. Those who eat from the back, which is wild. Laying over is crazy. Yo, that's wild. Mark, doesn't everybody make some yams with their neck? Yo,
like Noodle, not everybody like yams.
No, they don't.
Shit.
They said for real though. She agreed.
Nessa said that.
Nessa agrees with what they just said. So yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll be.
Shout out to the BBLs too.
Yeah, definitely. All the BBLs in the chat too. Someone mute B, please. Nah.
What did you just say, John?
She said, someone mute B. Those yams are smothered somewhere. All right. We're going to get up outro. We'll see y'all on Thursday for the NFL draft. This has been Sports4U, the mock draft special. I'm John. That's Mark. You're Freeze. The comment section.
Yes, sir.
On night. We'll see y'all on Thursday night, live at 5. Peace out, everybody.
Shout out to the big.